Hello everyone. I am Payal Dalal from Velotio. I am working as a lead QA engineer. Basically, I am a functional QA expert here. So my today's topic is upgrade testing, ensuring smooth app updates. So in agenda, we are going to cover firstly introduction, then upgrading multiple app versions, OS versions, then what are the important states and scenarios. After that, we are going to cover testing, authentication, notification, new functionality, and finally the conclusion part of it. So what's upgrade for mobile app? Suppose you have WhatsApp installed on your mobile, which is of version 3.0, and WhatsApp releases new version, say 3.1. So when WhatsApp pushes that version on Play Store, you get updated version on your mobile. So that is an update. With each new release, user expect enhanced features, improved performance, and seamless transition from previous version. Ensuring a smooth and hassle-free experience during an upgrade is a paramount. So how to get updates? So there are two ways to get update. Either you go on App Store or Play Store and manually update your app. And the other way is you set to get updates automatically. So you set setting on your Play Store to get automatic updates. Upgrading the mobile app versions. So it is important to consider relevant data before choosing updates for testing. Understanding the app versions currently in use in production, that is important. And then analyzing the distribution and user base percentage for different revisions. So what is the scope of upgrade testing? Significance of user distribution and significance of frequency of updates. So here you can see in the pie chart, these app, which is distributed across various versions, say version 1.7.7 and then version 1.7.6 and 1.7.4, where only 13% of active users are using the latest versions. But still majority of user base is there on version 1.7.6 and only few percentage are still on the previous version, which is 1.7.4. Your focus should be on version 1.7.4, version 1.7.6 and version 1.7.7 while considering your testing. So this is the user distribution across the different app version. And you should also consider the frequency of updates, like suppose there is one hot fix which is going to release, which is version 1.7.8, and the duration is just a 1 week or 2 weeks. Say. So that time you should focus what is the hot fix, whether it is impacting the earlier versions or not. And based on that, you can take a decision whether to test all existing versions or it is enough to test only 1.7.7. So based on that analysis, you can decide. OS version. OS version also plays important part while considering your testing scope. So see here, iOS 16.5, majority of users are on 16.5, say 64% users are there. But only lesser percentage of users, say 8%, 7%, and the rest are on 16.0 or say 16.3. So you should consider those versions, but other than that, 3% and 3% you can avoid those. So your major focus should be on 64% users. And ensuring consistency, like suppose you have uh, uh, you have added one feature, which is say camera feature, which is supported only on iOS 16, then it should be back supported as well on iOS 15. So such kind of testing should be done on earlier version as well. and not just on say 16 and the rest. So what are the important states and scenarios? So first we will see the ensuring holistic testing approach. So app uses isn't limited to a linear path, say user interact in diverse ways. So you should consider all the ways the user can interact with your application. Testing various states and scenarios ensure a holistic understanding of user journey. And testing different states can reveal vulnerabilities that might arise during updates. The potential risk or risk of overlooking scenarios that users frequently encounter. So those should be taken into consideration during your upgrade testing. So first we will see what are the key scenarios, in which first one is the authentication. Suppose you have Facebook installed on your mobile app and Facebook pushes any new version. And once you get new version on your mobile and you launch the Facebook app and you have to re-authenticate yourself. So that is a bad user experience. So your user should be remain authenticated throughout his journey of upgrades. So forced re-authentication is a bad user experience. But in case of say your banking application, where even if you do not log out, you should remain logged out only during app updates. You should not remain logged in. So such kind of scenario you should consider based on your mobile app and its limitations. Customization. So customization also play important role. Like suppose you have YouTube app and you have set its setting to dark mode, say, and whenever you get a new update and suddenly it changes from dark to light mode because your default setting is light mode, that should not be the case. The user preferences that are set earlier by user, those should be saved. And this kind of testing you should consider during an upgrade testing. There is potential dissatisfaction if customization settings are lost after an upgrade. Notification. Need to ensure that notifications are delivered expectedly. The role of notification in user engagement and retention is important. So suppose for WhatsApp, you have set a notification setting, like I do not want notifications for groups, but I should get notifications for individual. Then such kind of notification settings should be retained, and during the upgrade you should also check that you get those kind of notifications. This is not just about the push notification, this is also about the SMS notification, email notifications that you get for banking application and other platforms like Paytm, etc. New and updated functionality. The necessity of testing new features of third-party SDK integrations. Suppose you have used any new third-party integration for file transfer, say on WhatsApp. So there is major possibility that this feature will work with freshly installed builds, but this feature won't work or backdate supported for the existing version. So you should make sure that whatever user base is there on existing version, this feature should work for them as well. So this is the thing that you need to consider. User-centric approach. So considering user scenarios fosters empathy toward user challenges. A user-centric approach focuses on making the app intuitive and easy to use. Testing scenarios contribute to identify potential usability issues and resolving them. Users are more likely to stay engaged with an app that caters to their need. So this user-centric approach you should keep in your mind during upgrade testing, and you should focus on those scenarios. And finally, the conclusion. With the speed at which mobile apps are released, you could find that upgrade testing is one of the most often completed test set. With target versions changing frequently, it's important to carefully consider versions being tested and remember to stay up to date on the latest app uses data. So stay tuned for more such videos from Velotio. Thank you so much.